had a piece of advice for someone about leadership and taking on a role like a CTO, what is it like? What's the one thing you wish you would have known coming in that maybe held you back?
Yeah, I think the thing that maybe would have held me up, or what was in my mind a lot, was, well, how do I maintain work-life balance? Because I knew that the demand was just going to be there even more, and there's a lot of pressure to make sound decisions all the time and kind of be, on all the time to do that. And so I think that was the kind of mental battle that I had to go through when making that decision. Yeah. So, I mean, growing up, my mom was always a great support for me and the things that I wanted to do and that I had passions in. And my dad was a pretty hard worker, and so he worked a lot of long hours. He worked on a farm after he came home from his main job at a utility company as a lineman. So he spent a lot of time working to provide for his family. So my mom was there quite a bit to support me. And then the first individual that hired me, Nicole, she was a pretty big influence because of how she managed, just being that supportive aspect that wasn't, just managing every little bit of my day. And I think that really stuck with me, that I felt empowered. And so I kind of carried that on, throughout my years. But each individual I worked for has been provided great support and influence for how to manage. And some I learned from in ways where I'm like, well, maybe that's not the best way to do it. So you learn even if it's not.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I totally get it. This hole, we've got par 3, 193. Yikes.
Yeah.
193 from here, 184 from the tee box. So your mom, was she a stay-at-home mom? Did she work too?
She was stay-at-home for quite a few years, and then once we were in high school, she did have a job at a furniture company for a bit there. But mostly stayed home.
Awesome.
While growing up, and so that was, not everyone today can support that as a family, and so I feel very fortunate that was our situation.
Yeah.
Because I think that made a pretty big difference in my upbringing. So
yeah, it's such a big sacrifice nowadays.
It is.
For families to be able to do something like that, and so yeah, it's nice when you can have that. Growing up, my mom worked 3 jobs. Usually started at like 3 in the morning delivering papers, and she drove bus in the morning and afternoon. I was a bartender at night, and then come home, sleep for a couple hours, get up the next day, and do it all again, just to help provide for us kids. So it's a big sacrifice. That had a little bit of draw to it, and then
yeah.
I don't know if it's coming back, but
It's not coming back.
sometimes you hope you get a big crack off a tree.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, another confession. It's the first time I've hit my 4-iron, so I don't even know what this club does, but we're about to find out. Apparently it does that. I'm hitting another ball.
Nice.
Probably not even close to getting there, but
I think looked pretty good though.
you want to hit another?
Good. I'm good.
Scariest part about being a chief?
Ooh, scariest part. I'd have to say definitely the making the right decisions.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. Oh, you had a nice shot.
Well, I'll be dipped.
Look at that.
4-iron may be my new favorite club. Pin high.
Yeah, that's
5
your
feet.
new club. Just use it all the time.
Not a bad shot. About 9 feet to the pin. here.
area, maybe. Yeah.
Dive
Of course, I don't
into the
have a
hole.
spare ball on me.
You don't? No. Okay. We'll just let you hit this one after I make it. Look at that. Look at that. That's why I didn't grab another ball. There's a birdie. If you don't count the shot in the trees, which we're not.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
Yeah, but biggest pet peeves.
Oh, I'd say my biggest pet peeve is when I still do get asked, like IT support questions occasionally, and I'll ask them, you know, the classic, have you tried turning it on and off again, or off and on again? And they'll say, no, I haven't tried that yet. I would say that's pretty much up there with my top pet peeve.
Any pet peeves on the golf course?
Let's see. Big slow groups.
Okay, yeah, I get that. And you know,
Like 6 plus.
I have yeah, that's bad. I have a couple of pet peeves. One is I don't like when people say PIN number or ATM machine or VIN number. That always drives me crazy.
Figure that.
Let's wait a little bit more. And you know, because it's ATM stands for automated teller machine, so I don't need you to tell me the machine part after you say ATM. So pick a lane. It's either AT machine, ATM, or automated teller machine. One of those.
I'd like to see people start adopting AT machine. That would be kind of interesting.
So how long you been married?
Ooh, since 2011.
Your wife's gonna hear that oof part.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want us to edit that out, or?
Yeah, maybe edit out the oof.
And how'd you guys meet?
We actually met online.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Through a dating app or a game or?
Yeah, a dating app.
Okay.
But before it was like it was kind of a sketchy thing back then. You had to be careful.
Okay. Which app was it?
It was a Yahoo dating
Oh.
dating site that doesn't exist anymore.
All right.
The chances of us actually meeting on there was so slim. I can't even believe it happened.
Yeah.
And then to end up staying together that long after that
Yeah.
we just clicked.
And does she like the IT world and gaming stuff, or
No,
what's her thing? I know
Her
the
thing-
answer to this.
her thing is gardening and
Okay.
plants.
Love it. And I'm a little shocked you didn't list that as one of your pet peeves, but I'm not trying to start any marital strife here.
I think I've accepted that.
Okay, I'm gonna try and see if my normal ball flight will bring this around to the right a little bit, and just a little bit.
Just
you
a
hear
little
me, ball? I don't need you going
A smidge.
somewhere near Foley, just straight out. Oh my goodness.
I didn't see that.
How'd I do? I'm gonna leave that tee right there.
Live on the edge a little bit. Oh, I took a note from your book.
So, good shot getting us up here for a 3. You nailed it. How about that? Save the day. Thank you, big dog. You even brought an extra club just in case.
Just in case, came prepared.
That was awesome. Well done.
All right. Gonna swap those two around. That'd be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Always with the right.
Okay, that'll play. Stay in. Things that drive you crazy? People that talk during your backswing like me?
I'd say slow response times when it comes to in a professional workplace.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just gets to deal with that a lot, and it's not always like people on our team, but just vendors or what have you. but
I get it.
just-
I've always tried to
and
make
trying to follow up, like always having to follow up, big pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, I've always tried to make it a practice that if somebody's taking the time to email me, somebody on our team or something, then I know they're working on something right at that moment, and they need my response right at that moment, and so I try and get back to them right away. So let's just do it. That is way deep. Oh.
You're
Or
gonna play okay.
not.
Yep, there, it's rolling. It rolled this way. It's gonna roll back.
Okay.
You're gonna be sitting okay.
Hit the hill and slow it down. Oh, it just trickled in. Worked out exactly the way I had planned. I knew exactly where I was hitting it. I knew I was going to land it somewhere right on this hill.
Yeah, right there.
And
They were just gonna feed to the green. Is on the
so
right.
downhill, which way is it going? It's going to be pretty straight. Is it going to drop
Yeah,
off to
it's-
the right?
It'll go to. Yeah, it's a little bit downhill, a little bit. I don't even know if it's to the right or left, to be honest. Maybe just a tiny bit to the right.
Okay. Nice bud. There's a bird.
Sweet.
We'll take it. Look at us.
Look at that.
We're improving. Or we're cheating. It's one of the two. Mostly improving.
Yeah, it's all improvements.
He's playing a 7-iron because he's bad Manajama.
Didn't lie about it going right to the right.
Hang on.
Same play.
It did. It's up there on the right. So
Nice.
I'll take it as a little, not my typical slice. Second shot here from the rough, 120 yards-ish, middle of the green. Let's see how short I can leave it this time. I think I can chunk this one.
Looking pretty
Playable.
playable. That's good.
Kick right now.
Come on.
That would have been sweet if you would have landed it on one of those posts and just doinked right over to it. Play it perfectly off the slope. Huh. Much better ball. Okay, tap that in for the par.
Nice.
Good money. Par 4, 300 and something. Flyer, but in the fairway. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So is it safe over there? Or? I don't think it matters. We're not playing it. Hole 195 yards. Derek smoked one about 90 yards right down the middle of the fairway.
Smoked it.
I found my ball, but it was far left and 160 yards from the pin over trees. So we're gonna go with the 190 yard shot from the fairway. I think it's better play. Uphill lie, a little bit of a slope. But Derek's all over this like a bad suit. Shout out to our camera person. Cheryl, when she's golfing, we call her Daryl.
You got a name when you're golfing?
Yeah,
Golf
her,
name?
her golf name is Daryl. She's good. Daryl's good at mini golf. I did not get anything out of it on this beautiful fairway. Now roll.
Go. Go.
Trickle, I said.
Go. Go ball, run.
Let's play that. That's going in. Oh! Was it straight?
Yeah, straight. That was so close. I hit it a little too hard. And you went to the...
Okay, this is coming back for 6, I think.
6 it is.
Okay.
All right. Another double.
Not our best. At this point, who cares? Oh, it's not bound.
This is the hole that I goosed.
Okay, you hit a
So I hit
goose
a
on this
goose.
hole.
Really?
Yeah, that's not like an albatross or a birdie.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not a golf
Actually
term,
hitting
it's
a
like-
waterfowl, sending them
Was it okay?
into.
It,
It tasted great. Feeling like a little Christmas goose in
a
July.
little Christmas goose.
Good ball, sir. Love everything about it. Anything you do different?
You know, I thought about that a little bit, and no. Again, I'm really fortunate and happy to be where I am, and so if I look back and think about if I would have done something differently, I don't know where I would have ended up, and so yeah, I can't say I would change a thing. Now there's I guess the biggest thing would be to maybe be even more like thankful for those that have been involved in my success. Sometimes you don't realize it until it's a little bit too late that person had, you know, that much influence on where you came to be. And so, yeah, just showing appreciation for those around you that helped you get to where you are is, I think, maybe the only thing I can think of.
Aw.
Yep.
Stayed in the green.
It stayed it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Did it hit?
Bye, goose.
Baby, hit the grave of the goose.
Okay. I want to hit a really nice shot here because I haven't played this 7 all day. It tends to be my warm-up club out on the range. So, please, treat me like my first wife. Good. Still my first wife. Still counts right now. That
Nice. It's a beaut.
might be pretty dang good. It's a beaut. Might be a little left, but it treated me good like my first wife. Way to go, Daryl. Drew in a little bit, ran a little bit long. I say drew in like I planned it. I don't plan anything. I don't know how to hit a draw. I just watch all the other YouTube golfers talk about hitting draws and stuff. And fades.
You know what a draw is called, so.
That's right. As long as you know the terminology.
You know the
It
terminology.
should count for
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna try a little chip and run here. We'll see. Never really had success at this, but it's the first time for everything. Oh, that needs to bite. Okay, do better than that. That is perfect. Look at you, man.
Nice.
Sweet. Just let you tap that in. Leave the flag stick in, because
Yeah, just leave the stick in and
that's
off
what
you go.
ballers do.
That's right. In you go.
Well,
This is what my dad and I always used to do.
Yeah, I never really have that much luck. I usually spin it right back into the hole. So
Thank you.
that's you. Okay, so was that a par? Was this par 5 or a 4? This is a 4.
This is a 4. So
Okay, we got our 4.
Nice.
This next question is a 2-parter. The first part is, what's your nickname that your wife has given you? And second, if it's stud muffin, I get it. Sugar
No.
cakes, you know.
It's
do you
not.
have
It's not Stud Muffin.
Plant Man.
Plant Man. No, definitely not Plant Man. She She gives me a lot of nicknames.
And
we have
they're
a lot
allowed
of
to be said on YouTube.
Yes. I'd say the one that she uses most often is Bug. She calls
Oh, that's cute. Little Bug. I'm gonna start calling you
me.
Bug.
I don't know if I wanted to share that. To be honest.
And so I like that though. That's cute. So the second question then is, what's the best financial advice you've ever gotten?
I'm trying to think. There's a quote I want to reference, but I don't remember exactly how it goes. But essentially, don't save your money after you've spent it. Instead, or don't.
That's really good advice. Thanks.
Cut.
This is
Cut.
good. That's gold.
No, don't. Basically,
Don't be
save
an
before-
idiot. Save my life.
Basically, save before you spend.
Okay.
Essentially. So
yeah, good.
Set up your savings before you go and invest in toys and
Yeah.
fun trinkets and such. Invest in yourself is what I've heard it called is pay yourself first. And when you're saving money, that's what you're doing is you're paying yourself.
Well, and it's such good advice, especially when you're early on in your career. You start making a little bit of money, and the thought is, "Hey, I got some money. I want to go spend it now." But if you can be disciplined, and if you can save that money in the beginning, let your income grow over a couple of years, put money away for a couple of years, and then start to spend on some of the things that you want or you want to enjoy. I think that's good. You always hear the stories, you can't take it with you, and some people live that from day one. Like, I'm spending every penny that we've seen, and especially we see it at the credit union right now a lot. It's tough. Inflation goes up, interest rates are up. It's really hard for people to even afford the things that they need, let alone some of the stuff that they want. But if you have the ability to start saving early, it gets you through the rough times. And
even a little bit early on over the course of 10 or 20 years makes a lot bigger difference than waiting and saving. So you want that money to grow over time. And
so how much money do you have in your account now? So hole 17, par 3, 130-ish yards. No wind, just beautiful here again. Got the creek flowing right by us. I just love it. There's nothing quite like being on the golf course, unless it's being with your spouse that you love. And Dora, jeez, it wasn't even me that cracked the smile. Okay, put one through their windshield. That's one.
that's one.
All right.
We're one behind already.
Kick off the hill, or the tree, or the stairs,
No, just
or
shot right
just
down.
shoot straight down. Yeah, I love that shot. Left, but it's there, I think. Or
That's gonna be
is that green over there?
yeah, that's green. That's gonna be a long putt.
Shut up, Derek. Hard enough to get it there.
Had a perfect line though. Come on. You really needed to crush that thing.
Yeah, that might come back to you if you wait long enough. It's still moving?
Ah, she quit.
Okay.
Nice putt.
Okay. Here's a 3, final par 3 of the day. Maybe a tough question to talk about with your boss around, but what's next for your career? What do you want to do next? Like,
Yeah, that's
what's it look like for you?
That's a good question because I've never really, I've always been career oriented, but I've never really thought about what specifically like title or position that I'm going to have next. I've kind of always just looked at the opportunities in front of me and kind of, applied myself to where I'm going at that time. And so it's kind of a vague answer, but the truth is I don't honestly know exactly what's next, but I know there's more. And I think just being open to it, because I mean, to be honest, in my career, I didn't know if I was going to make it to be a CTO, and I got there. And so, with kind of that same mindset that, well, I wanted to be in IT management. Like that was a big goal of mine. And so now it's just about doing whatever I can do to make a difference with what I know.
Yeah.
And finding a position that kind of aligns with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that's just kind of my answer. I don't really have a specific, like, yeah, I'd like to be this or be that.
Well, the good news is I'm fat. I got high blood pressure. So the likelihood of something happening to me is pretty good. You're already in the succession plan, the CEO succession plan for Great River. And so you never know.
Yeah,
I might not make it down the 5th fairway knowing my health history.
Yeah, please don't just like keel over right here.
Hey, how many other people would get to have their succession actually recorded,
Live.
So, what caused you to become a CEO at a company after being a CTO, huh? Here you want died on the 18th hole of a golf course on a beautiful day. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's a great way to go out, but yeah, he's a chump, and now I'm the man.
All right, let's not make that reality.
So, this is kind of a fun hole, par 5.
Yeah, it is.
Going home. Looks like it's downhill. Is it just straight? I didn't look
just
at the map.
Downhill straight, and you gotta hit it across that swamp there again. But this time I think it's further.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hole?
the red flag is the hole.
Oh, okay.
So.
So I am going to feed this one all of the onions. I am
Yes.
going to try
Yes.
and kill this, and it's going to top and maybe roll the gold teeth. So that'll be fun. All right, Derek Rudolph, 18th hole, 145 yards to the front, to the pin on the front of the green. We've played we played my drive, Derek's second shot.
Yep.
Chances are we'll be playing his third shot as well, because I intend to put it right in the weed patch. So
The weeds are calling.
yeah, give me another ball. Hey, it didn't go in, so you're good. Better layup for us.
Yep, there we go. That's the safety shot. I was trying to do that.
Okay. 7, 145. Bug, get away. Get there.
Get there, get there, get there. Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
we're over.
We're over.
I did not sacrifice another one to the Minnesota Weed Farm. Crazy chip shot here. See if we can get her close. Roll a little bit more. That was good. That was good. We'll take it. Get in for the par. Oh.
Same.
Okay.
All right.
I'll try and get this for bogey on the. Oh, you better hit that one, because I just pulled the ramp.
Right here?
Yeah, that's close enough. All right. Hey-o.
Hey-o. Here we go.
Here's 6. Good job, man.
Ooh, yeah, pretty good.
Well played. That was fun. Okay. All right, so walking off the course here. Do a little outro later, but Derek, thanks for joining here on Golf Chat.
having me.
It'll probably take me 6 or 7 months to get this video edited before I send it over to you for your review and approval ahead of time.
Then I'll send back my own edits.
Yeah, that's right. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate you coming out and sharing your wisdom with the folks who are wanting to, develop a career in IT, eventually become a chief and future CEO. You're awesome. It was a lot of fun playing.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It was a fun time.
All right.
All right, in conclusion, thanks again for watching this 2-part series.
with Derek Rudolph. I love that Derek came on the channel. Glad that you get a chance to get to know him a little bit more like I do. I'm really impressed with Derek and everything that he's done throughout his career, and appreciate him coming on the channel with a rookie like me, again, with some issues with the camera work and the feedback, things like that, some of the sound. Going to be getting it better as time goes on. This was actually the very first video that I filmed. It's just taken me a little bit longer to get it out because of some of these other issues that we had. But again, if you would please subscribe to the channel, like it. I do intend to put a video out hopefully every week with some different formats maybe that you haven't seen before. So thanks everybody for joining Golf Chat. I'm Brant. Have a great day. Bye.